Thursday. I thought it was Friday, but listen, one after the other, I'm getting success story, victory after victory, using my very, very simple strategy. I don't think enough rideshare drivers fight back or stand up for their rights, right? Because this company, what I've seen, especially in the last 2 years, because they are so desperate to show money, they get very, very creative here and there. Mark Roughton, Vegas, first one in the house. Good afternoon, my friend. I salute you. I salute all the drivers in Vegas. Stay safe in that exciting 24-hour city, and welcome to my live show, right? If you have signed up and you have not entered a referral code, I show you beneath how to do it. If you want to join Uber or Lyft and still make the maximum amount of money, allow me to show you, train you, educate you, and help you before you take your first trip. All the details below. Now, this is another driver that I coached, and here you can see we popped the champagne in favor of plaintiff, $671.87, right? Well deserved. In my eyes, here it is, in favor. In my eyes, a huge success, right? And if they are screwing you over on trips, or they say, well, you know, that was a fraudulent trip, that $230 ride, we're not going to pay it out. You've put in the hours, you've put in the effort, you've paid the gas, you've done the wear and tear on your car. You don't simply walk away from it. And what happens here is that too many drivers get upset and angry at the company, rightfully so, and then just walk away or continue driving and leave that $200 or that $500 or that $600, in my case, over $500,000 now, which I'm going after, and I'm just submitting evidence and evidence and evidence. So I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm having more fun coaching people getting their money back. And I've had a lot of success stories where the people came back to me, the drivers, and said, Torsten, rideshare professor, I used your very, very simple strategy in small claims court or with the American Association of Arbitrators, and I got my money back. Here's another one. I redacted his name, so, you know, Uber and Lyft can't harass the gentleman. When you have a claim against Uber Technologies Incorporated, whether you file it in small claims court, if you look up and get the documents, the forms for your state, whether it's Colorado, whether it's Florida or California, all the forms are there in PDF form. Most of them allow you to type them out and then print them out. Usually 4 or 5 pages, filing fees, $40, boom, and you go and represent yourself, right? And so far, one victory after the other. People that have been on the phone with me, text, email, going back, what do I do here? What papers do I file? How do I make my argument? Now, I'm not an attorney, right? And I'm not giving advice to anyone. Make it very clear here. I'm not sending you off to superior court, right? I'm showing you what tools you have in your hand when you walk into small claims court or into arbitration and represent yourself. No matter how big the dollar amount, I don't care. It's the principle, right? If these guys want to shaft you, if these guys want to screw you, I am going to educate thousands and thousands and thousands of drivers how to fight back. And so far, have a 100% success rate with the people that I've coached who come back and send me screenshot. Rideshare professor, I got $671.87. You know, that's when I get the champagne out and celebrate with that person. I don't care what the dollar amount is. I care that the drivers get treated respectfully with dignity, right, by this company, because they are going out there and giving their all and putting their lives on the line due to the poor safety standards, right? And when they are shortened on a long trip, or when they are, listen to me, wrongfully deactivated, wrongfully terminated, based on bullshit stories that riders are very, 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 very creative when it comes to cooking stories, right? Cooking up BS, right? Ultra testosterone. I am 100% behind that statement. He says, Dara is trash. And with these stock prices right now, folks, he ain't gonna last past December. He ain't gonna make it into 2020. So take your $42 million, save up for Christmas, Dara, because your pink slip, my friend, is coming, right? And we, the drivers, are gonna issue the pink slip, right? And I want thousands and thousands and thousands of drivers to contact me. Hey, I got shortened $200. What do I do? This is the angle. This is what happened. Email me, text me. I will stand up for you, right? Just like Uber, not necessarily Lyft so much. Lyft does it in a little bit more of a sneaky way, but not so aggressively. But Uber, blatantly, I will show you cases of bait and switch, bringing in a driver for $700, switching him to $100, hoping that the new driver or I won't notice it. Buddies, I have a full-time accountant and a forensic accountant working on this stuff, constantly uncovering new nonsense shenanigans that these guys are doing. And I get my day in court. I get my day. I'm going to be doing media rounds in front of Los Angeles television networks, all of the one, CNN Money, Fox, I don't care. I am showing up as a driver and will start pinpointing here in California and nationally and internationally where Uber is failing, right? And I want to be in front of the microphone. And I'm going to kick off with that tour in December. And I will carry on in January. Whoever invites me to their station, I will go there. I will fly there. I will drive there. And I will come batting. I can tell you, batting and boxing for the drivers, right? Because the one thing is for sure, and I've learned this from a very, very young age when I was in the Army, heading funds and institutions, getting sponsorship and doing marketing, is that media exposure, using the newspapers, using television stations, inviting them in, sharing the issues. They want, guess what? They want both sides. They don't just want the Uber or the Lyft side. They want the little guy's side, right? George Cruz in the house. Fernando Padilla in the house. Mark Fowdy in the house. Tommy Kelly in the house. Ultra testosterone. I'm loaded with testosterone today, but I'll take even more ultra testosterone if he's willing to share something. And my good friend here, Dustin, Tony, and El Chapo from Mexico, California, reporting live from his prison cell. Love you guys. So what's going on, everyone? Asked Dustin. Dustin is constantly sharing the good stuff. Anyone that doesn't know him, I'm sure that 99.999% of the drivers know him. He has a freaking awesome channel. He has branded himself with the Smakovich. Go and subscribe to his channel right now. I regard the gentleman as a rideshare brother. And we don't have to always see eye to eye on everything. But what I do to the person is I respect him, right? Because he has hustled, he has put in the hours, he has sat in the car while his kids were in the house, giving you live streams, giving you information, sharing stories, right? Putting in the hours, exactly. Prison cell, my friend. That's where we want to send these people. So Tate Jensen in the house says, go get him. Believe me, the African lion is out there to get them. That's it. You're welcome, Dustin. You deserve every word I said and more. And Ross Dunton underscores it, Dustin rocks. Yes, he does, right? He's got a great family. He's got kids to feed. He's got rent to pay. He made a brave move from Florida to New Jersey with his family, and go and support his channel. Us YouTubers, the hours that we put in every now and again, we appreciate the little $1 or $2 donations, right? So does Justin. So do the others. And I'm also enjoying, although the guy still doesn't like me, but he needs to smoke a peace pipe with me, and we need to share some olive leaves. But my friend Gio Giovanni, Chicago Revolution Man, is also starting to do great live feeds, and I like that. and he brings good numbers, and he brings numbers from the street. So I hope one day that I sit in the car with Gio, right, and shake his hand and say, listen, let's make it happen. So, peace to him. Compton in the house. Let me give a shout out to my friend Elias Acevedo. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Guy who used to work with the Compton Chamber of Commerce, right? He's dialed into the systems. He is a guy that brings me a lot of intel. Torsten, have you heard the story? Torsten, I'm going to share this link with you. And I'm sure Dustin can relate how many good drivers are out there sharing stories, right? And what I want to share with you today is how to fight back, right? We should, if we fight back and have a success, you know how good that makes us feel, even if we get 671.87 back into our bank accounts because we know that we were wrongfully deactivated and that some rider was just effing around with us. Oh, you know what? His eyes were all closed. The whole car smelled like marijuana. He was definitely hyped. Deactivated, no drug test, no proof. Some people give up. Hell no, come to me. Let's put on the gloves, right? We fight back. I do not stand for wrongful termination, right? And one of the reasons why I'm fighting back on one of my accounts is they wrongfully terminated me and never, ever gave me a reason, right? And I'm going to make a little prediction here, and I wonder how Dustin feels about this, right? Dustin and I refer a lot of drivers, right? We educate them, we help them, and we get a lot of new drivers into their system. And what you've noticed is that in many markets, they are just not paying the Dustins and the rideshare professors and the Geos and the Daves those referral dollars. So, hey, free recruiters, we have free recruiters. And the reason why they do that is because Uber and Lyft know we have all of these referral codes in our videos. And if they can eliminate 60 to 70% of those cities and not have to pay out, and knowing that these YouTubers, knowing that these social media marketers will leave their links out there because they hope to pick up a sale here or a referral there, right? So shame on Uber and Lyft on exploiting channels that are working hard, right, and are referring drivers. And that is one of the reasons why I'm going to fight back. Am fighting back, right, for a lot of money. Because I will never be escorted out by 5 or 6 security guards at an Uber hub and be humiliated, right? That's not me, right? And in any other country, because there's attorneys and lawyers, big time in the United States. But in South Africa, I would have banged all 6 of those security guards straight out the back door, right? No problem at all. The moment the guy touched me, I wanted to pull the trigger, but I couldn't because I knew, hey, you know what? Breathe, take it to court. This is how the US system works. There are laws in place. And I like that. I like the fact that laws are in place to protect the citizen of the United States. And by the way, just so that you know it, I'm also a US citizen. I was born in Washington, D.C., Georgetown University. So I will exercise my US rights, right? I'm not just some foreigner who came here on a rowing boat or on a plane or on a kite or on a parachute and dropped into America. No, I didn't. I came with my father, who's a professor at Georgetown University, and I was born here. And I love the United States. I happen to have a South African accent. Fault me for that. But one thing I will do is I will stand up for these drivers, and I'm going to bring more victories. And listen up here, Mr. CEO Derek K., Mr. Logan Green from Lyft in San Francisco, Palo Alto. I have a bullhorn, and I am educating drivers how to get their money back and fight for their rights after wrongful terminations and deactivations, after the drivers concocted some bullshit story. Oh, my driver was drunk. He was steering all over the road. And then I'm not going to pay $14 for that trip because he was swerving in and out of traffic. He almost put me in danger. He hit that car. Show us the blood test, my friend. Show us the proof. don't hit the deactivation or wrongful termination button. We will come after you. Gilden R. Turner in the house. Good afternoon, Professor. Love all your posts. Checking in from Atlantic City, New Jersey. We send love back to Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thank you for being part of the show. The real deal's in the house. Breathe and take it to court. I'm breathing, sweetheart. I am so on fire today. Breathing, I'm pumped up, right? Gary Kubetta, a loyal brother in the house, right? And we're going to chip away. I believe in death by 1,000 cuts, paper cuts, right? You chip away, you make noise, you inject truth, you inject truth, you inject truth 1,000 times over, and the clouds open up. It's always worked for me in life, right? Don't know if anybody of you guys saw my live feed from LAX last night. I was there from 11 till past 12. I was actually playing piano. Go check it out. I was in that live feed towards the end. I was playing piano. I was just having fun, right? There was a piano there. I sat down at the piano and I was singing to passengers. I said, tip your driver and tip him well. Have a safe trip wherever you may go. And passengers were loving it. They were laughing. People were coming up and say, when are you going to play again? Right? So, hey, embrace life, have fun, buckle up, like Rideshare Trickster says, and we keep it real. We just keep it real. No BS, no nonsense, no shenanigans. We keep it real. Gridwise, love you. Thanks for creating great content for every driver out there. Happy Thursday, everyone. We send Gridwise mucho love. Thank you. Mark Routen says you need to take piano lessons. I do. I don't play the piano. I sort of faking it, doing like a little bit of an Elton John there. But anybody who knows the piano knows I was just having fun, right? But Mark Routen's right. I should go out, sign up, and pay for some piano lessons. But I'm not going to lash out $40,000, $50,000 for a Steinway piano. I'd rather buy drums and drum on Dara's head, boom, boom, and drum on Logan's head, boom, boom, and hit the bass, boom, 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 boom. There we go. Alan Cassidy in the house. The Springboks did it. South Africa won the World Cup, and I had 3 predictions in a row. I said they were going to beat England was going to beat New Zealand, made money on that one. I said South Africa was going to beat Wales, made money on that one. And then I said in the final, and the odds were from England, and I said, screw this. In my heart, I'm a South African. I've played rugby all my life. My money goes on the Springboks, and we will win. And we thumped them. We spanked them. Boom, 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 32 times to 12, and won the World Cup. And go and check up the captain. I'm proud of him, an African gentleman, Sia Kosi, who speaks Xhosa. He's from the Xhosa clan, right? Sia Kosi. Mark my words, he is going to be the future South African president. He's a rugby player, but I'm putting my money on today, quote me on this, that Sia Kosi will be a future South African president. He is a true leader for the Africans and the whites in South Africa, and I salute him. I love what he did. I love how he brought the nation together through sport. Well done, my friend. So Mark Fowdy, I'm probably on my 3rd coffee. Yeah, I've had a lot of caffeine. The one thing I don't drink, which I think is a little dangerous, which is the equivalent to 8 coffees, are Red Bulls, right? Michael Rea says, go out and make money today. Make lots of money. I want you to have good paying trips, right? Work the system, work your smarts, work your intelligence. Outsmart the app, outsmart the app, outsmart the system, and put cash in your pockets, in your wallets, in your purses. Darren Cosby, go out there and make an extra $100 today, my friend. Welcome you to K's Nation. The new coding system at the airports is making the system slower in LaGuardia Airport. Okay, so Uber, read that. Lyft, read that and wake up at LaGuardia. You've just had a driver give you some real freaking info. Act on it, right? Gary Kubeta says, I love South Africa. I do too. And if you guys ever want to check out a beautiful lodge where I spent every weekend driving around in my Jeep, driving tourists around, where my mother runs the show, there it is, chitwa.com. Check it out. You'll love it. So, why did one of my lights just go out? Technology is failing me here. There's ways to outsmart the app. Email me. I'll tell you a couple of little tricks if you're willing to change direction from X to another category. I'll show you how you put more money into your pocket, right? So, Rideshare Trickster, go and subscribe. He has an awesome video. It's a little bit edgy, right? It's his latest posting. He said, did I get my email? I did. I'm going to give him a shout out. Go to his channel. Go and check his last video. It's pretty eye-opening. That's all I can say. Mark Roughton says, I do it all the time, Gary. That's my man, Mark. Whoop, whoop. Put the money in your back pocket. Bill Sam says, Uber stealing from everybody, including tech companies. Uber may have to pay Waymo over autonomous driving tech. Are we surprised? No. Are tons and tons of more lawsuits coming? Yes, right. And I'm in a package. Elias, muchas gracias. Thank you, my friend. We will keep on fighting strong, right? And anybody that has been wronged by Uber, hit me up. I'll spend a few minutes with you on the phone. I do it all the time. I do it every single day, right? Show you how to gear up and get ready and go out and put your gloves on, right? And maybe, if need be, do a 15-rounder. But usually, using this very simple method, you can get a knockout in the first or second round with Uber and Lyft. They don't always send their attorneys or their representatives, so they lose on judgment and you collect, right? But you got to have a legal tort, a legal argument. Did they commit fraud? Did they hit you with emotional distress? Do you have back pay? Were you wrongfully terminated, right? Did they conduct bait and switch with you, right? Are you in an agreement with them? Yes, you're in agreement with Razor LLC. The company you go after is Razor, Raiser LLC. It is a subsidiary owned by Uber that handles all the payments. That is who you take to court. When you look on your bank statements, where does the money coming from? Razor LLC. And we're not talking the razor where you shave, right? No Gillette razors. We're talking Razor, Raiser space LLC on the paperwork. File by a third party and collect. This is how easy it is. You have to have access to a computer. Type in www.google.com and then put in your keyword forms, Colorado Small Claims Court, PDF. Boom, enter. Boom, up it shows. Fill out, print, go down with your car to the court. Pay the 2 times $20 filing fee, submit your paperwork, and tell them what they have done wrong to you and that their asses should show up in court or at arbitration. Talk to the arbitrator. Tell them what Uber has done to you. Talk to the judge. Always address him as Your Honor. Always dress nice with a white shirt and a jacket and a tie and say, Your Honor, I'm a driver. I rely on the trips. I rely on this money. This is how I feed my family, Your Honor. But this company called Razor allow me to show you with my evidence. I put it in laminate form. I refer you to Exhibit 1, Your Honor. This is what they did. Your Honor, on Exhibit 2, this is what they did. Your Honor, on Exhibit number 3, here's my bank statement. The monies that are showing up on the app, Exhibit number 4, never made it into this bank account, Exhibit number 6. So Mr. Driver, do you think that you've been wronged by this company and that they owe you $671.87? Yes, Your Honor, I have conducted all the services for the company, abided by the laws, and they do owe me that money. I rely on that money to pay my rent. Very well said, driver. I will rule in your favor. Boom, boom, boom. Judgment issued against Razor LLC and Uber Technologies Incorporated. 30 days to pay this driver. Next case, calling case 7259BD. Please step up. Thank you, Your Honor. And get the F out. Okay, that's how easy it is. What's up? 411 in the house. 411 in the house. Hey, I have LAX pickups. If anybody wants to see me over at LAX at 2 o'clock, I'm picking up a private, taking them out to Malibu. Quick $200. Quick $200 for the hour, right? And then we're going to get back to the show, back to business. So this was a good one. Dress well, be well. Just be who you are, guys. Just be who you are. I know and vouch for everyone in the house. Legit people with real good ethic values. You know, just be who you are. That's who you are. You're showing up with integrity, with truth, with honor, and you hard-working individuals, and that is what I fight for. All the other bullshit, all the other shenanigans, guess what? Mirror. Hold up the mirror. Allow them to see what's in the mirror. Let them see themselves. Let them see. Let the judge see. Let the arbitrator see how these fools treat many of the drivers. Anyway, be funny, make money, says Mark. I would love to adopt that slogan. That should be my slogan. Be funny, make money, buy honey, take money, always be funny, and eat even more honey. It's very simple. Drivers need to unite. God bless you guys. God bless you too. Love you all. And until we meet here again in the house, table is set. Anybody want to come for coffee? What do you guys want? Pizzas? Are we going to do? We are focused, Thomas. Thomas, we are focused. Thank you. We need to stay focused. Eye on the ball. Eye on the prize, right? Just keep up that energy. Relentlessly repost, comment, interact with public, Uber and Lyft don't like that when you educate the public, right, Thomas? Thomas, dinner's on me. Next time I'm coming down to San Diego in the house. Go subscribe to him if you haven't. The sharpest looking rideshare driver out there. I've always seen him in a suit and tie, and he looks like $1 million. He always, like, wherever he drives, Thomas in the house with the style, GQ, vanity, Vogue. Mr. Thomas, I represent you. Luxury, luxury, luxury. He's hot. Okay, Trickster. We stand together in the house, right? And let's sing it all together. And then I'm out of here. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house, that is where we always meet. Our house is a castle and a treat. And all the drivers rock. Love you all. Have a good one.